Can you go through your buying and selling process?
So obviously you and I are going to have a conversation about what makes the most sense for you. Are you buying? Are you selling? And those are really the only two things I do. And so if you are buying, we're going to go through what is your buy box? How much money do you have to put down? How are you going to fund the deal? All of those things. If you are selling, we're going to go through why now, where you're located, so I can get an idea of what industry you're in and what multiple that's going to be and if it makes sense to take you on as a client. Then we're going to sign an NDA because the non-disclosure is a really key, important aspect. We're obviously disclosing EIN numbers, social security numbers, personal home addresses, business addresses, taxes, all of these things are super confidential and very important to remain confidential. And after the NDA, you're going to sign the contract and wire a flat fee. So I have a 13-page contract. It's very straightforward. It basically says hey, I can't guarantee that your business is going to sell or that you're going to find a business to buy. What I can guarantee is I can help you through this over a period of 9 months, and the majority of the time it works out. But again, that puts both of us in a position where we're buying into this process. It puts you in a position where you've fronted up money, and it puts me in a position where I'm on a timeline to get you what you want, but also bring experience, skills, knowledge, and longevity to the table in the terms of negotiation. And then obviously the 95 questions, that's a big one because that's where there's going to be some serious time spent in getting together the 95 questions. And as a seller, I'm going to be getting that from the buyer. As the buyer, I'm going to be getting it to take your business to market. Once we have that, then we obviously move to an LOI, which is a letter of intent to purchase the business. We're going to gather that from buyers both ways in this particular instance. And then we'll put signatures on the document and move to an APA or a SPA. APA is an asset purchase agreement. There's only two ways to buy a business: assets or stocks. The majority of the time it's assets. And so we put together these contracts, and you should do this through your attorney. That's going to outline what is the timeline, how much money are you going to put into escrow, when are you planning to close, how much time are you going to put in due diligence, and then we actually move into due diligence and start doing all of those things. Once all of it gets funded and we go to closing, we go to the transition, and congratulations, you own or you have sold your business.